You just do. You deserve that. And you know I'm gonna be right, because I'm always right. Just ask John. I'm always right. Okay, that's good. Today we're reviewing and seeing who has the best breakfast burrito out of some fast food restaurants. And I'm gonna throw one Utah one into the mix, because man, I know theirs are good. So we're gonna throw in Utah specific ones. I don't know if they have places, I don't know if they have, it's a Rancheritos, used to be Betos, I don't know. I don't know if they have those in other states, but I know they've got them all over Utah. So we're doing that. Anyway, I am not a breakfast foods person. I don't like eggs and pancakes and waffles and all that kind of stuff. Just don't like it. Not for me. It's just not for me. I don't like it. Breakfast burritos, on the other hand, oh my gosh, I can eat breakfast burritos every day. I love them. They're so good. I don't get them that often because, you know, I don't, unless I make them at home. And even then, they're not as good. But we're gonna test out McDonald's, Chick-Fil-A, Del Taco, and Taco Bell. See who has the best breakfast burritos. So next time you want one for breakfast, you can be like, Melissa said this place was the best. And you know I'm gonna be right, because I'm always right. Just ask John. I'm always right. I'm just kidding. No, but for reals, that's why we're doing it, so you have a better idea of what's good and what's not, what's cheap, what's not, because some are going to be really cheap and some are not going to be so cheap. So the people need to know. They just need to know. So we're going to start with McDonald's and Chick-Fil-A because they're right next to each other, and then I'm going to go to Taco Bell and Del Taco. We're going to test those out. Then I'm going to throw in the Utah one and go there, and I will give them all a number rating between 1 and 10 to find out which one's the best. Hopefully give a little bit more detail while I'm actually trying the burrito. You know, do the proper review, because that's what the people deserve, is a proper review. You know what I mean? You just do. You deserve that. Okay, we are at McDonald's. I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever had a McDonald's breakfast burrito before, so this will be interesting. Yeah, can I get a sausage burrito? That's everything. Thank you. Thank you. McDonald's acquired. On to Chick-Fil-A, which is right next door. Let's hope. And yeah, it's not even 10 yet, so they should definitely still be serving breakfast. Now, I know we're gonna be comparing like sausage breakfast burrito versus chicken breakfast burrito versus steak breakfast burrito. But what are you gonna do? I mean, they don't all have the same thing. That, you know, McDonald's doesn't have anything but sausage. Chick-fil-A obviously doesn't have anything but chicken. And the other places, steak is just the best. So, you know, we're going with that. Yeah, can I get a chicken burrito? By the way, I was wrong. They do have a sausage one, but sausage just does not sound good to me right now. I'm not looking forward to that McDonald's one. Which is weird because I really like sausage. So why am I opposed? I probably also shouldn't drink all my drink before I start eating these, but I'm going to. This is usually what I have for breakfast every day. Just a drink. It's just water with a little mix-in that has some, you know, caffeine because I'm tired. Always. And so it helps me be a normal person. Ooh, it's my turn. So get a burrito. Thank you. You too. Alright, we got Chick-fil-A's burrito. Let's find a place to park. Oh, this is perfect. There's a little shady spot right here. Okay, since I'm in the shade, I'll take my sunglasses off for you. Just side note, it's morning and I'm not ready for the day. We're gonna test out McDonald's versus Chick-fil-A right now. First of all, McDonald's was only $1. So it's gonna be, I can tell by the weight of it, it's super tiny. Chick-fil-A was $4. So it's a lot heftier, I can feel that. Okay, there's those. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A. Let's try the McDonald's one. Oh no, there's egg coming out of it already. Also, I don't like eggs. Major breakfast food, don't like them. But they have to be smothered in other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna scale these since I don't have them all at the same time. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being I absolutely hated it, and 10 being I'm in love with it and want to eat it every day. The initial bite was terrible. After I was chewing it for a minute, it was okay. I would give this a 1.5, maybe 2. It's got peppers and stuff in it, and there's kind of a weird flavor. That bite was better. It is saucy. It's got eggs, it's got sausage. The sausage is good. I'll give it a 2. Maybe a 3 if I'm being nice, because that second bite was way better than the first bite. Okay, official number. McDonald's gets a 3. Okay, Chick-Fil-A is way bigger. No wonder, it was $4. My goodness, this thing. It's massive. No chicken in the first bite. Still no chicken, so losing points for there being no chicken. But it's got hash browns, and I'm obsessed with breakfast burritos with hash browns in them. Oh my gosh, they're so good. There it is. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. And there's like no sauce in it. It looks like it's just eggs, chicken, and hash browns. Now that I got a solid mix of everything bite, it's really good. It is, I'm not gonna lie. But the flavor of Chick-Fil-A in a breakfast burrito throws me off, because I only ever eat Chick-Fil-A for lunch and dinner. So to have the Chick-Fil-A flavoring in my mouth is kind of weird. So I'm gonna give that one like a 6. If I'm giving McDonald's a 3, I gotta give Chick-Fil-A like a 6, because it's way better. Excuse me, I'm already burping from that. Oh my gosh, gross. Okay, next up, we're gonna hit up Taco Bell and Del Taco for our final four comparisons between McDonald's, Chick-Fil-A, Taco Bell, Del Taco. Because I know you can get all of those like anywhere in the country, right? I'm pretty sure Chick-Fil-A is everywhere. I know the other ones are everywhere. So, let's do it. Okay, we have arrived at Taco Bell. Can I get steak breakfast burrito with no pico? Like, I'm already full. This is crazy. Why am I doing this? John said he was excited. He's going to eat all of the leftovers. And there's going to be a lot of leftovers. Oh my. Cool, thank you so much. Taco Bell. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here and make it to Del Taco before they stop serving breakfast. Oh, just got to one of the taco places. Like, you just got to Del Taco. I love Del Taco. Oh my gosh, it's already my turn. What am I gonna get? Yeah, can I get a carne asada breakfast burrito? So far, all of the burritos except for McDonald's have been around $4. So I'm pretty sure they're all about the same size. I don't know what it is about this drive-thru, but it's giving me like California vibes. And I've lived in California, so like I know those vibes, you know what I mean? Okay, thank you. Thank you. We gonna try these burritos now. It's time. Let's go find a shady spot again. That was so nice. Okay, now we have Taco Bell and Del Taco, and they are both steak, so we should have a better comparison. So they were both $4, about $4. They're kind of the same size, kind of not. From Taco Bell. Let's try. It's test time, and I'm already so full. My stomach is gonna hate me later. This is okay. I see a tomato, which is really throwing me off. I'm gonna pick that out because I just can't do it. I don't like tomatoes, okay? I've tried so many times in my life to like tomatoes, and I just don't. There was steak right in the very first bite on this one, so that's a plus. I'm not really feeling this burrito. It might be because I'm already full, to be honest. I'm honestly a little disappointed. I have had better breakfast burritos from Taco Bell, so I feel like this almost isn't fair. I would literally give this one like a 4. Yeah, I would give this a 4. Like, it's not much better than McDonald's. But two factors go into that. One, I'm already full, and when I'm full, food doesn't taste as good. And two, this is a different breakfast burrito than I usually get there, and this one's just not cutting it. Yeah, John can eat that one. There's tomatoes in it. There wasn't supposed to be tomatoes in it. If I'd gotten their normal breakfast burrito that I get, which I didn't see on their menu, I would have given it like a 9. It's so good. And it's just a steak one too, but I'm getting real tired all of a sudden. Energy is dropping. Okay, let's move past the failure that was that Taco Bell burrito, because I'm not satisfied by that at all. Okay, moving on. We got Del Taco. Let me tell you a little story about Del Taco breakfast burritos. So when I was in high school, I was on drill team, and we had practice at 5 a.m. every day, which is, I think, where I started not eating breakfast, because I wasn't willing to wake up earlier than I had to eat breakfast to go to drill team. And I didn't want to eat that early in the morning and then work out right after, so I just quit eating breakfast, and I've never been a breakfast person since. Anyway, after practice, we would get ready really fast for school after, and we'd have just enough time to run to the Del Taco that was down the street, and we'd all pile into I drove this little Ford Ranger. It's this tiny little stick shift truck with obviously just one row of seats because it was so small. We would all, 4 or 5 of us, pile into my truck, drive down to Del Taco, and get some breakfast burritos before school started. And like, memories, you know? So Del Taco's always had a special place in my heart as far as breakfast burritos go, because it takes me back to my high school days, even though I didn't like high school at all, but those memories were solid. So shout out to my drill team girls. Miss y'all. Let's dig into this one. This is like their middle ground burrito. I didn't get the one like I usually get there. That one also has hash browns in it. There's just something about hash browns in a breakfast burrito that just makes it, you know what I mean? So I didn't get that one. I didn't get the cheap one that I used to get in high school that's like $1 or whatever. I got the middle ground one. This is still steak, but it doesn't have hash browns in it. But let's jump right into the Del Taco one now that you've heard my whole life story. Okay, this is the one thing that I don't love about Del Tacos is the top of their burritos are just tortilla, pretty much. Like, everything's at the bottom. So you kind of eat quickly through the tortilla part and then like get to the good stuff at the bottom. But let's try it. That's the taste I know and love. They have a sauce in their breakfast burritos that's just so slightly spicy, but it's really good. You probably can't see it. There is steak in there, I can see it. And eggs and cheese and that magical Del Taco sauce that I love so much. That's good. Again, if this were the burrito that has the hash browns in it that I typically get, it'd be a 9 right up there with Taco Bell. But it's not, so I'm gonna give it like a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay, we're done with all the fast food ones. I mean, the next place is technically fast food too, but we're gonna go to Rancheritos / used to be Beto's. If you're from Utah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're like everywhere. Let's do it. Okay, we're in the drive-thru for Rancheritos. Oh, you guys, my stomach is so full. You know what? While we're waiting, I'm gonna look up and see if Rancheritos is just a Utah thing. Because I am so curious. Yeah. Yep. Utah only. When I was young and wild and free. I'm just kidding. When I was younger, some of my brothers were obsessed with Rancheritos. At the time was Beto's. And they're the ones that got me into it because they really do have the best breakfast burritos. But that was like, oh my gosh, probably 15 years ago that I used to get them all the time with my brothers. And things may have changed. I haven't had one of these in so long.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, you too. But oh my gosh, this burrito is so heavy. Okay, she gave me sauce, and their sauce is really good. Like, this is taller than my head burrito. This is why it's $6. But you get this for $6 and those other ones for $4. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I used to eat a whole one of these, like, by myself. And I would be full, but oh, it's so good. Got a little bit poking out. Oh My gosh, this burrito is so good. Like, look at that deliciousness. Oh my gosh, Rancheritos knows what they're doing. There's cheese, potatoes, bacon, eggs, the most delicious tortilla. So good. This burrito, oh my god, like it's a 10. I'm not gonna, like it's so good. I can't not give it a 10. Okay, so I think final thoughts, our ratings are as follows. If I remember correctly, McDonald's was bottom of the tier, then Chick-Fil-A, Taco Bell, and Del Taco were close, but Del Taco still beat them, and sorry for all those people not in Utah, but Rancheritos is legit the best, so yeah. Personal preference, aside from Rancheritos, because there's not one too close to my house, I always go for Del Taco over anything because, I don't know, just maybe the good memories and I'm just used to it, but I love their carne asada burrito that also has hash browns in it. So good. So good. Even though that's not what I got today, but it's so good. Anyway, hope you got some good ideas of what your favorites might be. If you try any of them and have a very different opinion, please let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so I can hopefully see you guys around and interact with you more as time goes on. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!